The other one, I couldn't get it to stop. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 1 2. I don't know if you can hear me. The thing seems to be on, so yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. I had to make a phone call real quick, so I'm muted. So let me know if you can hear this or not. Um, yeah, I am hearing it on. I'm signed into my phone under my I Believe account, and I'm seeing the video and hearing myself. So I think we have a go. Yeah, it's choppy, but it's real pixely and grainy. Oh, hi Jeff. Hi Wally. I just posted in. I posted this in the main GW site, which I didn't do before, just because so we might get a few other people in here. I'm really sorry, but our beautiful cooking show that we did, I had to delete it because I couldn't get it to stop. So, anyways, um, this is what we got, guys. They got cooked it and they were really good. And I had my little hot one, like I said, that I always have. So I guess that video that we had before with our little fun cooking stuff was just to go in the ether because it wasn't meant to stay put. So it was just a moment, and we will do it again. I don't know why, but this time when it came back, it had the mute on. I apologize for that. No sound. Okay, so, anyways, it's funny because Jeff, you were like Holy Spirit with your hands up, and that's what I was saying. So let's all take a deep breath together as creator beings, and let's draw whatever souls are meant to be in this live stream and help to stabilize this bandwidth so it stays put and we can all convene together and not be taken out by a weak signal. The technology that we have is simply a mimicry of our true abilities and talents that we already have, that we were born with. It's our divine right. Cognizance is a real thing. It's our own real Wi-Fi signal, and it trumps these fake Wi-Fi signals. So we can do this. We'll just hook it up to us, and it'll run perfectly. Thank you, Jeff, for telling me that I'm back. It just says my connection is still unstable, so we're going to say no, it's not. We're going to stabilize it. That's right. I don't know how to. I'm trying to think of different things I can do to make it more stable, but I'm watching it on my cell phone too to kind of keep an eye on it. It's lagging behind, but I can see that it's there. So hopefully everybody's well this evening. Like I think I said it with the mute on, but we had a beautiful little cooking show where we made some brownies, some very wonderful, gorgeous, low carbohydrate, but delicious, incredible brownies. And I said that I would eat them as soon as they came out. I have to have a hot one. So I did that. We'll just give you guys a little glimpse of what we did before. That's my little kitchen setup over here. My water's in the way. Let me check these real quick and see. I think that they're just about done too. So, ding. I'm going to pull them out. So they're not overdone. And like I said, I don't know if I'm still on. Yeah, I am. I can see it. Okay. I had to, oh, this may not be done yet. Nope, it's done. Okay, perfect. I had to delete the other video that we started, and I'm really sad about that because it was really cute and fun. But we'll do it again. So it ended up just being something that's in the ether, and it was a moment that happened, and it wasn't recorded. So I ended it, and the only way for me to stop that stream, something got jacked up with the keys. It said something about my YouTube stream key, and I tried to fix it and it didn't work. So I had to delete it in order to stop it and start a new one. It wouldn't let me start a new one. So I did that, but we'll do it again. It was fun. And I was saying while my mute was off that I have a lot of recipes and ideas for the holidays, and we can do that. We can just throw in some fun and some lightheartedness. And it always equates back to we've already made a lot of different, everybody's made some really good spiritual perspectives out of this already. So, anyways, for those of you that were present for the first stream, here they are. Totally gorgeous, absolutely delicious, wonderful. I threw a glop of my keto-friendly frosting on there and ate the equivalent of probably two of them, and now I'm full and I feel almost ill because they're so rich and so good. So yeah, I'm up to here. I'm full. No more cravings. I'm good. All right. Yes, absolutely, Wally. What we did was we used this right here, and I'll just kind of reiterate it again. One of my favorite mixes. It's Birch Benders, and it's sweetened with monk fruit and stevia and erythritol. It's very, very low glycemically. Delicious as all get out. And then I kicked it up a notch by putting some Lily's white chocolate chips that are sweetened with stevia and made with coconut oil in there. So they're white chocolate chip, dark chocolate brownies, and they're very good. And you can have a little snack and a little treat, and you don't hurt yourself with them. So very, very good. Oh yes, absolutely, Tanya. I don't know. No, I don't think I'll show. I don't think I'll show mine. That's me. I shouldn't be allowed to be free and roaming about because I am so easily I get myself into trouble. I was just going to, yeah, pull out my beautiful oil and show it to you, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But anyways, yes, Tanya, absolutely. I have some plant medicine oil too, and that would be something that I would be interested in doing as well. But I usually just, if I'm going to use it, I just take a teaspoon of the oil and eat it because coconut oil is good anyway. But yeah, I'm just a big dork. Like I told Dory earlier, which I hope she can come back in. I don't know if maybe you could get a hold of her, Tanya, and Susan too. I don't know. And Rachel was in the last one too. She had just popped in, so if somebody could go and get a hold of them and let them know. Pulled mushroom barbecue. Yeah, absolutely. There's some. What is it? Is it lion's mane? No, it's not lion's mane. Which one is it? There's one of the mushrooms that's really good. It makes it when you cook it up. It's like the consistency of pulled pork. I was just watching that the other day. Shiitake do that. Yeah, absolutely shiitake. But there's a one wild one. I can't remember what it's called, but I was watching a foraging documentary the other day. I'm trying to really educate myself into foraging for raw foods that you can just pretty much eat everywhere, you know. But the portobellos are good too, but I can't remember the name of it is. It's one of the ones that grows wild and it's really trippy looking. It's got it looks like almost like a sponge, and you pull it when you pull it off the dead wood and you break it apart right there, even though it's fresh, and you can see it. It has the consistency of like meat. But mushrooms in general are absolutely fantastic. So apparently my stream is still running. You guys are doing great. We're pulling in our own Wi-Fi signal because we can. Chicken of the woods, turkey tail. It might be. Yeah, chicken of the woods. Exactly. That's what the girl called it. And she made some chicken nuggets out of it and some pulled pork, and it looked fantastic. And I was like, that's awesome. So now I'm watching to make sure because it said my stream is still going. Okay. Chicken of the woods. Yeah. It's funny because it's called Chicken of the Woods and it's called Turkey Tail, which can't they make up their minds? Oh, there's Susan. Good. Yes, I am still here. I had to end the other stream, Susan, because I had something happened with my streaming key when I got bonked offline, and I'm not techie enough with YouTube to understand what it was. I tried to fix it, failed, had to start over. So, anyways, welcome everybody. I'm really glad to be having you here tonight. We started this out for those of you that weren't in the beginning as a really lighthearted little cooking show. Dory had requested that we do something like that, just to kind of share information, and it was really fun. I'm not going to redo it all. I'm going to shut my door real quick. It's getting a little bit chilly in here. Hold on just a second. All right, I think that's better. Hopefully that doesn't interrupt the signal. I still have my window open, so you really need a brownie now. Well, I wish I could cut one and put it right through the camera for you. I wish I could, but yeah, brownies are one of my favorite comfort foods for sure. All right, what does it say? We've got 7 back in here. So that's cool. 7's a good number. I'll take it. I'm trying to think. There was anything. If anybody has anything that they want to bring up, go for it. Feel free to do so. Mhm. And then I'm looking at my notes here. I keep lots of notes all the time. Just cause. Nope, I did that already. Okay, so not that. You're flying to Houston in the morning. That sounds cool. See, my sound quality is, I don't know, that's weird. It's like, maybe I can turn that up a little bit. No. How many of you, let me see if I can pull it up. I might be able to. I don't know. I don't have my internet on this other phone, but maybe it'll pull it up. Nope, that's the old one. So, dang. Anyways, this last spike that we had, it registered on the Schumann. It was just after the moon had peaked its fullness. It was just this last week. I don't know, did anybody else, not yesterday, but the 2 days prior to that, and maybe 3 days prior to that, is anybody else like seriously tired? Like, I mean, I felt like I hadn't slept in a week all of a sudden out of nowhere. And I was just wondering if anybody experienced that the last couple of days. It's gone now, but yeah, I figured it had something to do with solar flares. I keep a close eye on brother sun and sister moon because it seems to always have an effect, that's for sure. Hi, Miss Jeannie. Good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. We're just kind of doing a second stream. I started a little cooking segment, and we were having a lot of fun with it. It was awesome. We made some really gorgeous grain-free brownies that are very healthy for you, and they turned out wonderful. But that stream got interrupted, and I had to end it, and then I ended up having to delete it because the key got the stream key got, I don't know what they called it, but anyways, it just was a mess. So it's in the ether now. We had fun, but it's over, and I started a new stream, so here we are. Yes, Susan, same thing. I was watching the energy spikes on the Schumann as well, and I don't know, it's just crazy. But I feel normal today, and yesterday it was, so I know that it was something affecting me, and it wasn't anything like necessarily outside of myself. But yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. It was really something. So, okay. I don't think this thing is accurate as to how many people are actually in here because it says, oh, there's Dory. Yep. Well, you haven't missed anything, Dory. I've been just trying to get things situated. The other stream got deleted. There was nothing I could do. One of the keys, it's called a streaming key, got uh, messed up. I can't remember the word they use. It was when something, what's the word? Contaminated. And I had to delete the whole thing and start over. So it's in the ether, and it was just a little private moment for those that were present. But we will do it again, I think, because it was a lot of fun. And I might even go so far as to pick up a. We have some really cute aprons in the store that I work in the Route 66. Get your kicks on 66 aprons. So I might get myself an apron, and actually, we can get into it since it's the holidays. So going outside in my bikini. Yeah, I feel great today too, Susan. It's like everything kind of just settled back down, and and there was just kind of a release today too. And I just felt some, I don't know, it was a good day. My, my, my first day off. So that's nice. My Saturday, so to speak. Yeah, I think that, there's a lot of, we are frequency. So these things that are becoming, the capital R real is infiltrating the little r creation real. And since we are made of capital R real frequency, it's having its effect. And sometimes it feels negative, but I think that it's upgrading us physically. And it's very positive, actually. It's just our bodies are having a hard time adjusting to it. I had Spirit tell me once again on a couple of occasions yesterday, water, 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 hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And I have to remember that because yes, families are gathering as we speak. And that's a beautiful thing. We were just talking privately about gatherings and connectivity and community earlier. So you guys are doing a great job, by the way. For those of you that just came in when I first started, I made the point to mention that we are frequency and that Wi-Fi signals and YouTube and all these technologies are simply bad replicas of our claircognizance that is our own birthright and gift. We can do this without anything. That's how we came up with this technology, is by mimicking what we truly already possess. So I had everybody just take a deep breath in with me and create our own Wi-Fi connection. And so far, it's been staying on and it's relatively stable. So we're doing a great job. Hi, Mr. Bazinga. The little lady say hi too. Yay! Do you guys still have your stones? Every time I look through my cans of rocks, I think of you guys. Good, good, good. That's wonderful. Um, Daniel has some beautiful, Bazinga has some beautiful little girls. They got to visit us out in Monument Valley, and it was one of the highlights of being out there. I really enjoyed it, and he has a beautiful wife too. So that's wonderful. I love this family so much. And I'm glad that we're holding this stream stable so we can be together. Same, Dory, same. Absolutely. You can't get any better than spiritual truth with a capital T and baking brownies on earth as our characters. Can't get any better than that. Those brownies are really rich. By the way, Dory, they came out beautifully. I'll give you a glimpse of how they look. Show it everybody else. As you can see, I did my typical have to eat them warm kind of thing. And I was busy talking and trying to fix the stream, and I ate a couple bites too many. Oh, too much. Now my tummy's going, oh, you might overdid it. They're so rich. They're really, really good. So yeah, I'm just going to keep drinking lots of water. But now I have plenty of brownies to last me for a while. Oh yes, white chocolate chips, you bet. And of course, when I took my little, I don't think, can you see them in there? I don't know if you can. Ah! Okay, we'll just throw it on the computer. Not good. Let me see if I can get it up to the camera. You see the chips? See, there's one right there. White chocolate chip right there. And then I threw a little dollop of that frosting on top, just to kill myself good. And oh, yum. Yes, I'll probably freeze the one batch. I had to make them in 2 batches because everybody else saw my little kitchen setup when we did my little cooking show that, had to get deleted, but that's my wee little oven right here, and these are the brownies, and, yeah, it was fun. So, yeah, it was good. We'll do it again. Oh, you like them frozen? Like, actually as a frozen treat? Yeah, probably be good. Yeah, that probably would be good. I'm kinda partial to them being warm and covered in vanilla coconut ice cream, but frozen could be good too. Yes, they do, Mr. Groove Cricket. They do. And you know, it's a really good idea. Maybe I'll have to put some macadamia nuts in the next batch that I make. Pretty soon we'll be able to like go to the moon on these. They'll be so kicked up too many notches. Yum yum. But that's cool because like I was saying in the other video that got deleted, you know, as we are re-engaging this earth plane as the Christed characters that we are, we have chosen to have to engage this earth plane. And there's a lot of difficult things we're engaging right now that are difficult on our characters, on our meat suits, on these physical dense bodies that we have. So why not at the same time we're engaging these things, you know, engage some fun things and some beautiful things that bring us joy, like baking and, you know, chocolate and stuff like that. It's you know, having beautiful, loving connections and relationships with each other. All these things are a part of this taking on this third density that it is the beautiful part. We're having to deal with the parts that are more difficult. So why not incorporate the other ones as much as we can? I personally don't see anything not only wrong with it, I think everything is right with it. And that's just how it goes for my kingdom. So um, being lighthearted about things. And once again, right here, light-hearted. Lights are a good thing, you know? Speaking of lights, it's going to start getting dark soon. I might have to turn some on. Yes, absolutely. Joy is something that is this reverse energy loves to find ways to take joy because our joy is powerful, extremely powerful. So any way that we can cultivate that is a good and beautiful thing for sure. Oh, is Jeffrey taking off? All right, yes. Be safe. Get some rest. We love you. Godspeed on whatever journey you're on and give everybody hugs and kisses for us all. See you later, Jeff. Yeah, I'm almost feeling sleepy. I think, yeah, definitely with tasting the batter and the frosting and everything. I did too much. I'm going to slip off into a food coma. It's like my daughter is sending me a Marco Polo. Well, like I said, I'm starting to slip into a food coma. Boo. Yes, it is. Lightheartedness. It seems like so many things come together to bring such heaviness these days. And I know there's a lot of individuals that would say that that's, you know, how it's supposed to be and that we better pay attention and be prepared. And I know that. And it's not that I'm not paying attention and that I'm not preparing things, but I don't think that's all we have to do. I mean, duality is duality, right? If we have to take on all these difficult things that are a harder journey that have more weight to them, why not at the same time we're reaching for those harder things, right next to them are the lighter things? Let's grab them both. There's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, I said it before, there's everything right with it. It balances things out. This is a difficult enough journey for us to just negate all the things that are pleasurable and filled with joy because it feels like that can't be part of it. There's a lot of people that are in that train of thought, and I'm not in that space. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to veer more and more towards finding things that are of joy. You haven't eaten yet, huh? Probably a good idea that you did. I had some it was beef hot dogs, so I made myself a bun before I ate the junk. Do it. Yes. And the thing is you could, and it probably wouldn't cause you any harm at all. Now, if you ate the whole thing, it may not be so good, but yep, I loved it. I think it's wonderful. Yes. Um, Wally Groove Cricket, joy is a frequency. It is a direct result of the truest frequency love. Absolutely. It's huge and powerful. Yeah, navigate this and you get to choose. Why would you not choose joy over sadness? Prosperity over suffering? Um, a joyful timeline over one of devastation and destruction? Not that co-creations are not bringing forth these things. I don't negate that for a second. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I just spent like what 5 weeks half dead in my bed with some horrible garbage that was cooked up somewhere that tried to convince me that I was going to die, and I chose not to believe it and looked it right in the face and said, "No, I don't." So I know that these co-creations are real, little or real, in this third dimensional story that we're in. Absolutely, I'm not negating that for 2 seconds. I don't think any of us that have this understanding are, but we don't have to. We don't have to put our energy into those creations. We can put our energy into our own creations, what we want to see. Be what you want to see. And so that's kind of my perspective. Absolutely. Yes, Wally, if you ate there would be always, we get to choose as I am presence, but when you choose in this earth plane, there are always consequences for your choices. Not wrong, not right, no judgment, but each choice does have a consequence that follows, like the ripples in a river. When you throw a stone in it, if something does follow it, and then those things are taken with us and we learn from them. So yeah, eating the entire pan of brownies, yeah, I ate more than I should have anyway, and I'm already feeling kind of like I did it, overdid it. But laying there in that agony from making such a choice, you can still find joy and peace, and you just have to rise above your flesh and what's happening in your earth story. And that's something that those see. That's what the circumstance would bring us, an opportunity to learn how to do that. You're writhing in misery because you ate an entire pan of brownies. Now, how can I rise above this and find joy in this? Okay, cool. Good lesson. I can see I'm watching my stream on my phone with my I Believe account to make sure that it's still going. And we're doing great. We're doing great. This is wonderful. We are creating our own stream. And there are 13 in the viewing the video right now. And I don't know who is all here, but doesn't look like the chat's moving, so nobody's saying a whole lot, probably. Might be lagging behind a little bit. Just a little bit, yeah. I was kind of hoping to see Yvonne come in, but it's probably the wrong time of the day in Australia. I would have loved to have been able to say hi to her. Right, does anybody have anything that's on their heart? Something that is possibly pressing that they would like to share and bring up a subject? Because we're at 41 minutes. I think this YouTube stream will let me go for an hour and a half, I think. So we have a little bit of time left if anybody wants to bring something up. I will leave you to that for a minute. I'm going to mute this and go visit the little girls' room real quick. A roll call. Yes, let's do roll call. Who's in the room? I'll put me in there. I'm here. I'll be right back, you guys. Do a roll call. Let's see who's here. It says there's, oh no, it just dropped down to 8. Okay. I don't know. You can't trust these numbers. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, it looks like it's back. Yeah, it looks like it's back. Cool. Awesome. I was just messing around with the signal, trying to boost it up a little bit. Perfect. So I had typed in that I saw Southern Goma in the chat room, so I just wanted to say hi to you really quick. It's been a long time since we talked. I'm really glad to see you here. That makes me happy. Super excited. Let me exit out of chat on my phone and then start live chat again. Let's see how that goes. Um, not sure exactly how many people are in here. It says 5, so that's probably close to being accurate. Yes, everything's back on, so I'm just keeping an eye. It helps me to have my phone on so I can see when it's buffering. It's definitely lagging behind and it looks like it's frozen again, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. There we go. Now we're back up. We'll just keep muddling through until we don't anymore. It's totally up to you guys. Oh goodness, I'm sleepy. Mm. No, it's not frozen now. I'm just watching it. It's just lagging behind a little bit, but it's not frozen. So it's good, and it looks like my mic is registering well too. So all is well. So are you still in here, Southern Goma? Tanya. Well, as much as she speaks about your bravery, Tanya, that might be a reference to that. I don't know, but highly possible, right? Hey, I just had an idea. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to be planning on launching my YouTube channel for my tarot card readings that I'm going to begin. So I just looked over and saw my cards, and I thought to myself, would you all be interested? And hopefully the internet will hold tight in me doing a collective reading for our little spirit family and all of those who know that we're connected to one another. I've been using every opportunity I can to practice and to get in touch with this gift that's been recently super boosted for me. Um, okay, awesome, wonderful. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move some things out of the way here, and I'll get ready for that. Tomorrow I'm going to be launching. It's called Radell Tarot, capital RADELLE, capital TAROT. It's a brand. I've made a brand new YouTube channel for it. I'm also going to be making a new TikTok for it as well. And I'm going to also be, as soon as that picks up and I get moving a little bit in it, I have a move ahead of me, coming hopefully soon into a new circumstance where I will have room to actually do this outside in the three-dimensional place that I live as well. So I'm going to be incorporating that both in the digital world and the physical world. So yes, let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to get my stuff together, and I'm just going to reach over here and grab it. It's right here, ready to go. I've only got a few things put together. I haven't got the totality yet, but all right. So all right, I will start the way I start in my heart always, and I will be doing this similar for each time and following entirely what my heart prompts me to do as I'm doing it. So yes, Wally, I will. I'll make sure that the links to all of the new arenas in TikTok and YouTube and otherwise will be available. And then once I get going, if it goes in the direction that Spirit has told me that it's going, I'll be hooking up a Patreon account to it as well. I'm not going to charge for this gift, but if anybody feels moved to support it in a financial way, that'll be great too. Now in the physical, when I'm opening up my shop here in town, then it's a tourist town, so I will be charging. I'm going to be setting up where people will be coming through and see that there's tarot card readings, and when they come in, I'll be charging them then because it's more of it's somewhat of a novelty for some people. That's what they think, but I will be using all of my Christedness to have a divine impact on them, and they just won't know any better. Anyway, so I'm going to get started here, guys. I don't have as much room as usual because of what we're doing today, but I'll do the best I can. Okay. All right. I don't have my toner. I haven't gotten my toning. I've got Tibetan symbols coming in the mail for me to clear the frequency. But you know what I can do? I'll do something else. Spirit just said sage. We will do sage. Okay, we're gonna do sage, guys. Sage will set everything the way that it should. So we will do that. And hopefully, oh, I better take my smoke alarm down and bury it, or we will have a loud, annoying noise coming very soon. And we don't want that. Now, see, this is, whoa, this is the best way to light your sage right here. You see, you got a 38 special torch lighter. Okay, very good, awesome. All right, funning aside, let me get into serious mode. Okay, we'll just clear the frequency and the energy from all things that is not benevolent. And we're going to start a fresh new spiritual reach with this beautiful sage. I can't wait to get my symbols because the toning of the symbols is beautiful. I'm so excited about them. So now we have this, and I'm going to go ahead and just set it over here and let it continue to clear the area. All right. Guardians of the four corners. Mother and earth, father and sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones. I call on you and welcome you here now. I set that intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. And so be it. All right. So first, how are we going to do this? All right. And we're still on. Good. I think the first thing I'm going to do is ask a question of my grandfather oak. I think what's in my heart is first a collective reading for the entire spirit family that we are all connected to. And that could be connected to people that aren't here because they're connected to you, but we know who we are. So I'm going to ask first, and this is something that was given to me by Andrea Light, and it is a grandfather oak seed pendulum, and she made it and gave it to me. So it was definitely, at the time she gave it to me, I had no idea what I was supposed to do with it, but I have it now, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful. It's a grandfather oak seed just coming out of its little, and then it's on this beautiful little pendulum here, this little pendant. So I'm going to ask Spirit if I'm correct about what I'm feeling in my heart. All right, guardians that are here with us today, I would just ask that when you see this This hanging bit. Oh, I can see. Wow, it's. Whoa. Okay, you can answer me directly, aren't you? All right. I'm feeling a collective reading to start with, and then an individual 1 to 2 card reading, possibly one word reading for each individual that's interested tonight. And that's what my heart is feeling. Is this accurate, spirit? Left and right, yes. Back and forth, no. Oh, see, I had my eyes closed. I didn't even know it. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. This thing is beautiful, and I'm so thank you. If you ever see this video, Andrea, thank you for this gift because that's what it was for, was to be part of this process of this new gift. Well, it's not a new gift. It's just that Spirit has told me it's time for me to use it, and it's full. So first, I'm going to do a collective reading, and I'm gonna roll a very special set of dice. I've been finding these little things and didn't know what they were for about 2 years, and just was like, oh, that's interesting, but I knew I was supposed to keep them. This little set of dice, I walked into a bathroom and went to use the bathroom, and when I got in front of the toilet to use it, they were sitting on the floor at the number 7. And 7 is a very important number to me. And so I just picked them up and kept them, and they're a part of this. So Spirit's gonna tell me how many cards that I should pull um, for our collective reading today. 4, love that number. Um, one sacred card, ancestor card, and 3 tarot. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'll start with the tarot, the sacred ancestor card. That's these ones, and this is something I found these and they drew me. These are beautiful oracle cards. So I'm going to go ahead and split the deck, and then I want everyone to just concentrate, go into your heart centers. Let's all just focus on what the next moves is for this beautiful spirit family. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, we're supposed to have one card, Spirit. So let's find that card. Which one is it? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, there it is. Now somebody is playing with me because that's not one card, my loves. And if there's 3 on the floor, then I had it wrong, and we're supposed to have 4 of these types of cards. All right. Very good. So apparently the 4 cards were 4 of these because I pulled 1 and then 3 more jumped out and landed on the floor. That does equal 4 what the dice rolled. So apparently I was didn't get that message as clear. There's still something going to go on with my tarot cards. The dice rolled. So apparently I was didn't get that message as clear. There's still something going to go on with my tarot cards. And look at these.